Okay, good day, everyone. My name is Timothy Akinyemi, and I'll be sharing with us a very, very important topic that we need for our businesses. It's called the daily mode of operation. Now, I'd like to say that, what does that mean? When you talk about daily mode of operation, what does it mean? And, it's a very important topic because for anybody to be in business, they have to be open almost every day. Okay, there are businesses that open every day that don't even have a day of the week when they close business. Okay, that means a business owner will not say, okay, because I don't feel like doing business today, I will not open shop. Okay, that person who decides that today I don't want to open my shop, I don't want to open today, that person is not yet doing a business. I dare say that. Okay, so but we want to have a conversation today so that if you are here and you're a member of the Grey Mondays and it's just your first experience or exposure to business, you can begin to develop the skills, the discipline that you need to be a successful business person. I don't know about you, but I've heard this over and over again that even someone like Dangote is averagely almost the first to get to work and the last to go home. Okay, there's discipline that is required in ensuring that you show up, okay, and you are available for business every day. It doesn't answer to how you feel, whether I feel in the mood for business today, you have to show up. Okay, so I'm here today in our kind of business and any business that you do for that matter. If people don't know that you are in business, if people don't even know that you exist, how will they know what business you do? How will they want to do business with you? So today we're going to begin a series, okay, in this theme that is titled Daily Mode of Operation. Okay, the title of the training says how to build your business daily. Okay, the skills that you need to learn to be able to build your business on a day-to-day basis. It doesn't answer to just showing up. What do you do when you show up? I don't know about you, but I know people who show up, come to their businesses, and they put on DSTV or GoTV, and they sleep. Okay, they sleep for most of the day, and whenever a customer shows up, that's when they do business. How do you ensure that you do not just show up on a day-to-day basis for your business, but you are involved in particular activities? How do people know that you are there? When if you are not available for your business, nobody would know first that you are even there. Nobody will want to even do business with you in the second place. So what are the things that we must do on a day-to-day basis, apart from just showing up? What are the activities that must characterize the business that we do? And even these days now, I was talking to someone who runs a very successful business not too long ago, and he was telling me that it doesn't matter where your business is located. Yeah, you can attract customers from anywhere in the world. And he was saying that he doesn't wait on that. He doesn't, it doesn't say, oh, my customers are in so place. Or say because I'm in this physical location, so my customers must come from here. Okay, he spreads his tent, his net wide, so that he can attract customers from different parts of the country and even different parts of the world. So how do people know that you are on ground? How do they know that you are in business? What are the things that you must do on a day-to-day basis? And please note that I said earlier, it doesn't answer to how you feel, all of those things. It answers to what exactly you are involved in anytime you show up on a day-to-day basis for your business. Okay, so the first thing I would like to take a look at are these 4 statements that I put together before we take a deeper look at the DMO. The daily method of operation is also called the DMO. Okay, how do we operate our business here in the Grey Mondays? Okay, and you can take the same skills, like I said earlier, you can take it to any other thing that you do to ensure that you are successful in it. Okay, so I think we need to ask ourselves simple. I think we need to ask ourselves this very simple question. It's a very simple question, and sometimes people, as I've asked the question, some people may say, Emma, why are you asking me this question? It's very obvious. But by the very nature of what some of us do, we are not doing business. We are just joking. Hello. If you can hear me in the building, please type hello. By the very nature of how we handle what we do, many of us are not in business. We are just joking. Okay, so this training and this series is for people who are ready to do business. Okay, I mean, I know that the month of January has technically ended, and some of us have already entered into the same mode of, oh, I started the year very gingered. Some of us have already calmed down for the year. I think today is an opportunity for you to restart your year. Okay, someone was sharing with me earlier today that Chinese year starts on Tuesday. So you can decide that, yeah, I can even be gifting all of us here Happy New Year, right? Okay, my year is just about to start. And I think if we take that habit to begin our year at the beginning of every month, it will help us re-energize, refresh, and refocus, to give the effort that we require for our business. And that's why for businesses, they meet regularly. Businesses meet every week, some meet every day, many businesses obviously should meet every month to say, okay, what did we achieve last month? What do we have ahead to achieve in this new month that is coming up? And we need to make that habit as well. We were taught at the retreat, we were reminded about the need to keep our records, to go back and say, what do I need to begin to do? Okay, so the first statement here says, what exactly are you doing? Are you in business or you have a hobby? What exactly do you have? And the statements that follow show us, the statements that follow show us some statements that we need to look at to establish whether we're actually in business or what we have is a hobby. Okay, the first statement here said, if you want to get your desired goal, pay attention to what you do daily. Some people want to become 4-star. They want to become 5-star. And if you check what they're doing every day, they are just joking. And it's the same thing with any business that we're doing. Okay, somebody say, oh, I made 10 million last year. This year, I want to make 50 million. What are you doing differently this year? What are you doing more of this year? Nothing. They're just doing the same thing, just expecting that by some stroke of whatever, okay, they will achieve ×5 for what they achieved last year. Okay, so if you want to get your desired goal, pay attention to what you're doing daily. Be very truthful to yourself. Sometimes many of us deceive ourselves and we say, oh, okay, it will happen. It will happen. So but you need to pay attention to what you do daily. And many of us know about the principle of compound interest. And we're going to take a look at that very shortly. Okay, my talk should last about 20 minutes. So I need you to follow me on this journey so that we can go through it. Okay, compound interest is not only in money. Many people know about compound interest. They talk about it. They say, okay, I want to put money here. I want to do dollar cost averaging. I want to do this and that. It's not only real with money. It's real in business success. It's real in business success as well. Okay, as you compound activities for your business. And that's why in the business parlance, the work that you put in, okay, sometimes the work you put in 2020, the results of it may just begin to really materialize massively in 2021. That is the power of compound interest. So compound interest is not only real with money, it's also real in business success. You want to succeed in business, you're not going to do haphazard activities and say, okay, I'll do this today. Oh, it is Monday, let me do this. And then maybe sometime along the line, oh, on Thursday, okay, I should do this. We want to be able to hold ourselves accountable and leverage the power of compound interest as it comes to business success. How do we ensure that we have compounding efforts that lead to the results that we desire? Okay, success in anything is dependent 90% on showing up. And sometimes we feel that, okay, since I'm showing up, I'm there. The things that they are putting in the push group, I'm putting it on my status. What happens most times is that when we put in those things, it can get the activity or what we are doing to a particular level. And then when it's time for it to tip over and for us to have results, we may not have results. Okay? But here, we are learning that 90% of success in anything that we do is showing up. Okay, so and we are going to look at the things that we need to do in showing up to have our desired results. Okay, you must show up daily. People that are in business that have brick and mortar office or shop, they show up every day. On the day when they feel like, on the day that they don't feel like, they show up. So we want to be able to look at this mode of operation and say, the method of operation and say, what must we do daily, whether we feel like it or not, that will make us visible to the people that need to do business with us. Okay? Being open for business must be a conscious and deliberate action. Okay? That's very important. And it takes me to my next slide, which talks about would you rather get a penny doubled every day for 30 days or $10,000 every day? Okay, and this for us shows the power of compound interest. It shows the power of compound interest. I want to do this first. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah. So yes, I wanted to have a bigger screen so that we could see it better. I hope this is better. Okay, so the power of compound interest. Would you rather get a penny doubled every day for 30 days or $10,000 every day? Yeah, many of us here, because we understand the power of compound interest, that last is going to pay me, and it's going to pay me a lot. Okay, many of us will probably say that I want to have a penny doubled every 30 days. Now, I'd like to say something for about a few seconds. I want you to look at this table in front of me. This table in front of me shows a penny doubling. If you look at from day one, this first column here, if you look at from day 1 to day 10, honestly, it looks like, wow, in 10 days, this is what I'm going to have $5 for 10 days. This is too small. Yeah, one penny doubled. By the time I get to day 15, I have $163. That is still small money. Yeah, by the time it keeps doubling and it keeps doubling, the tide begins to change by the time we get to about day 21. Day 21, I have $10,000 plus. By the time I get to day 25, it's $167,000. Honestly, I personally can't reconcile day 25 to day 30. Between day 25 and day 30, there is a huge jump. The jump is so huge. The jump is over $4 million within 5 or 6 days. Now, that is the power of compound interest. Okay, and this can be applied to priming our business until it tips and topples over. That is the power of compound interest. So why am I showing you this table? I'm showing you this table because when you start this daily method of operation, they're not going to have fantastic results in 10 days, in 20 days. Okay, even sometimes almost in 30 days. Yeah, you're not going to have mouth-watering results. But by the time you start getting to maybe about 25 days, 26 days, you wonder, okay, is it the activity I've been doing for over this period of time that is yielding this? That shows us the power of compound interest. And at the end of this this series, we're going to start a challenge. We're going to do it for people who are ready for business, who are not doing hobby. Okay, we want to be able to work with people who are ready for business. Okay, so that's the slide that shows us the power of compound interest. Okay, so this shows us Green Monday's business opportunity daily method of operation for 2022 edition. Now, what is the goal? What is the goal of this? We want to be able to ensure that anyone who is a leader in this business, and honestly, by the time you have introduced one person to this business, you are a leader. Okay, there are different levels of leadership. But the fact that you have introduced one person to this business shows that you are responsible for at least one person. Okay, and you need to lead by example. Okay, so to be able to motivate your team members, you must lead by example. So once we have to take a look at this daily method of operation and lead our team members by example. This DMO just asks us 2 major questions. What should I be doing every day? I said it earlier, some people, people who are doing business know that they don't have a choice but to show up every day, okay? But many of us, because Green Mondays is not our full-time business, some of us even say that we do it full-time, but the amount of effort that we're putting into it is very haphazard. So the 2 questions are, what should I be doing every day for my Green Mondays business? That's number 1. Number 2, how much time do I give to each task? So if you say, okay, I'm supposed to do 4 things in my Green Mondays business every day, how much time do I need to give to each of those tasks? Now, I'm going into the meat of the DMO rather. I'm going into the meat of the DMO, and I want us to take a look at this for the next 10 minutes. The DMO says 3553 PD. And we're going to take a look at each of the elements of this 3553 PD. Okay, and I want you to follow me on the journey. Okay, if you have questions, we can take that at the end of this conversation. Now, the first thing is 3. 3 says create 3 pieces of content. Create 3 pieces of content. Please note that creating 3 pieces of content is different from taking what push group gives you to use. Okay, it's different from that. You can have that in addition to, okay, but for this challenge, I challenge you to create original 3 pieces of content. It doesn't have to be a long post. It doesn't have to be something that is exceptionally demanding. It can be learnings from the trainings that you're having. It can be things that have to do with, I mean, we'll take a look at the details of some of the things that should feature in our content creation. Someone will say, I'm not a writer, I don't know how to write. The truth is that people are with their phones most of the time. And the more you can catch their attention, the more, the higher the likelihood that they will want to be interested in what you're doing, want to do stuff with you, especially if you create content that inspire them, you create content that entertain sometimes, you create content that educate. Okay, people want to gravitate towards people, that do things that, that they find quite interesting. Okay, I think I need to mute someone. I think I need to mute someone. Okay, so the second part of our DMO is 5. It says meet 5 new contacts a day. We're going to go into detail about that shortly. Okay, so meet 5 new contacts per day. The third one says invite 5 people to look at a presentation. The next 5 says follow up with 5 prospects that you sent invites to. And the last here says invite 3 prospects to watch a video or attend a presentation or 3-way call. The last part talks about personal development. Now, I'm going to go a little bit into detail about that immediately. Okay, so now the first part here says create content. Create content that inspire people. Create content that educate people, that entertain people. Nobody should legislate, I can't tell you exactly what to post, but there is a lot of content available online, offline. There's so much content, really. There's so much content that you can share. And we're going to take, sometime next week, we are going to share details of how to create content, what you need to look out for as far as when you're creating content is concerned. If you're interested in that training that talks about creating content, please type content. If you're interested, because I don't want to assume that people are interested in it. Maybe some people are ready to take their businesses as a hobby. They are not interested. Please type in the comment section if you're interested in that training where you'll be taught about how to create content. Please type in the comment section. So 3 content that inspire, that educate, and entertain people. Then secondly, make people feel good. Some people don't share anything else except what is shared on the push group. Nothing that makes them, look forward to something different from you. Okay, I'm going to share some of those things in that training. Make people feel good. Share things that make people feel good. Somebody that is having a low day, let them read something that you post, something short, something nice, and let them feel good. Number 3, teach. Share what you're learning. Some people say, oh, I don't know how to, like, am I, doctor, I know. All these people, they know how to teach very well. I don't know how to teach. You can teach with the write-up. Okay? Share what you're learning.
The one that is staying in the house.
So, please teach. Yeah, so share what you're learning, be 1 chapter ahead. Number 4, share your journey, including your vulnerabilities. This is so important. This makes you connect with the people that are on your contact list. Share your journey. Share what, maybe you've had a really busy day. Maybe, you were stuck in traffic for this, and, we're really sweating, this and that. You can share. Things that make people connect with you that you're not only just about inspirational things and all that. They can relate with you. Share your journey with people and make what you're doing inspirational. Okay, so that's as far as content is concerned. Then the next one says, meet 5 new contacts daily. Somebody say, hey, how am I going to meet 5 new contacts daily? Okay, let me show you something. How many of you are in groups? Secondary school group, university group, fellowship group, church group, all kinds of groups that you're in. You're not doing anything there. They don't know you. Well, they know you. That's why they added you. But I mean, you're not even adding any value to that group. You're in one Facebook group or the other. Somebody has added you. On Facebook, you have 2,000 friends or you have 2,005 friends. Inside that friendship list, you and I know that it's only a small fraction or percentage of that, of the people that are your friends list that you really communicate with regularly. This is an opportunity for you to make 5 new contacts. Remember, they're already your contacts, but you don't really know each other like that. And you can do that using the CLAM principle. This CLAM principle says comment, like, add a friend, and message them. Very simple. 5 contacts daily. That means somebody posts something, you read it and you make an intelligent comment about it. Wow, this is really inspirational. This one really, really helped me. Thanks for sharing. Okay, maybe somebody's child did birthday or something. Comment on it. Okay, maybe somebody posted a picture, you can like it. Okay, many times Facebook shares with us lists of people suggestions of people that we should add. Okay, look through the list and add a friend. Finally, you can message, somebody. Maybe somebody you sent a comment to that I really liked what you did. You can send a message to the person, okay, and say, oh, I can see that you really like children or so, whatever. I mean, I can't legislate what we should write about, we should message the person about, but something that doesn't have to do with our business, something that makes us want to meet the person, okay, not a marketing pitch. Okay, and using this CLAM, we can use it to meet 5 new contacts daily. Okay, if you think this is possible, please write possible. If you think you can do this, all these things I've said now, this CLAM, you can do it in 5 minutes. Creating content, 3 in a day, you can do it cumulatively, give or take, maybe between 30 minutes and 1 hour. If you are not very good, very fast with creating content. Okay, yeah, so now invite 5 people to look at presentation. Now, when people see invite 5 people to look at presentation, people say, what if they say no? Please note that if they say no, just ensure that you invite 5 people. We didn't say ensure that 5 people look at presentation. It says invite, because it's out of the pool of people that you invite that the people who will say yes will come from. So invite 5 people. 5 no replies are just good enough as well. Okay, so just do it. Okay, focus on the activity. Focus on the activity. The activity is to invite people. And that's why people will still keep doing adverts. That's why when you go to Yaba Market, those guys are not just going to let you read. They'll just keep calling you, auntie, come now. Hey, come now, sister, come now. They'll keep inviting you. Many times you say no, but out of the number of people that say no, they still get enough people to do business with them. Okay, so 5 no's are still in line, but ensure that you invite 5 people to look at the presentation on a daily basis. Okay, then follow up. I'm very, very passionate about follow-up because I know that follow-up gets the work done. Okay, let me share with some of you something that happened to me just this last week. Somebody that shared the business with and all that. He had even bought some products, and then he sent me a message and said he wanted 1 carton of the bitters. Okay, so I sent him a message. I sent him, okay, how do you want it? Where do you want it delivered? And then he read my message. I sent him another message again the day after. He didn't respond. So I think about 2 or 3 days after, I sent him a greeting. And he said, Madam, I'm so sorry. I've been from this, I moved to you. I moved to this and this. I've not been around. What if I had decided not to follow up with him? So follow-up is what really, really gets it done. Until you have sales, until you have people signing up literally by paying, then your work is not done. Then that means your CLAM, the inviting people, creating content has gone to waste. This is where the rubber meets the road. Okay, follow up with 5 people is where rubber meets the road. Please note that the activity is what is most important. This DMO focuses on activity. Okay, focuses on activity because we know that our output is a fraction or a percentage of our activity. Okay, our results is a fraction or a percentage of the activity that we put in. Okay, so follow up with friends, for example, that you haven't talked to in a while. Follow up with people. So this shows us different categories of follow up. Okay, some people you just need to refresh your relationship with them so that when it's time to talk business, it won't look like I've not heard from you in 3 years or 5 years. You just came out of the blues and said, that reader that I gave you, how far? Yeah. So you want to just touch size people that you have not, reached in a while. So, oh, it's been a while. How you doing? How is so? Touch on a detail about them that shows that, you connect with them on a one-on-one level. Okay. Follow up with friends you haven't talked to in a while. Follow up people who have watched your presentation or your guests that attended a Zoom meeting or one that you met with your upline about. Follow up with them. Follow up with people who watched a video that you sent. We have lots of materials that people can watch. You can follow up. How did you find the video? Do you have any questions about the video? That's your follow up has begun. And the person says no. Oh, so that means you're very clear about it. Do you have any questions? Okay, which of the parts would you like to start with? That's follow up. Okay, then use Facebook Messenger, to follow up people, to reconnect with people, to follow up with them after showing them the opportunity. Okay, then it's good to also check their Facebook page to see what they have been doing so that you can give context to your message. Okay, somebody, for example, who maybe the person just gave birth not too long and you didn't even know, you are not connected with the person. You just buzz the person, hey, madam, how far now? The business I told you about then. But if the person had, shared that, praise God with me, oh, I deliver safely, you will be able to check the person's Facebook page and say, madam, wow, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Then the person knows that, you are particular about what concerns them. Then another part of the DMO is 3 prospects for SIZZLE video or presentation. Okay, these are 3 people based on the invites, based on the 5 invites. Okay, new friends and follow up. So we spoke about reconnecting with people, adding new friends, and people that we have spoken to about the business already. Okay, so these people are people that we are showing our business to. They are people that we've known for a while, so we can reconnect with them, and then we can show them, the opportunity. There are people that we have become friends with and show them the opportunity. There are people who we have told about the opportunity that we can follow up with. Honestly, without these activities, any business, no matter what they're selling, if I forget about Green Mondays for a bit, whether they're selling whatever the business is selling really, whether they're selling chicken or they're selling clothes or they're selling shoes, whatever, you must always deliberately connect with people, okay, to the point where it becomes sales. And that's why I said these skills, these habits make you successful in any business that you do. And that's one of the values that you get from the Green Mondays. Okay, so these are minimum numbers. The 3 is minimum numbers. You can go higher if you want. Okay, so people say this 3 is too small for me. I want to go higher. Okay, I want to be able to do this so that we can increase the numbers of people of business I want to do and what we want to achieve. We will not just say, oh, I want to become 4-star, just hanging in there without deliberate efforts of what we need to do. And then this is so pivotal to everything that you do. It makes you a valuable person. Okay, when you are developing yourself, when you are learning, when you are growing, you have content to share. You don't struggle with having to share content. You don't struggle with what I'm going to, what am I going to write about? There are many times I'm just strolling. Sometimes I'm strolling and then an idea just comes to my mind of what to write about. Okay, sometimes it's my daughter or my son that does something, an idea of what to write just comes to my mind. Okay, sometimes I'm just sitting down and a line in a book that I read just springs out to me. Okay, and then I have a book. I encourage a number of my team members to subscribe to it. A book app where there are book summaries. Okay, where you can in a week you can read 3 books because the books are already summarized. Okay, so pay attention to ensuring that you develop yourself. The more you develop yourself, the more people will be attracted to you because you are a valuable person. Okay, so how do you do that? If you have not been doing that, spend 20 minutes on personal development materials daily. Someone will say, 20 minutes a day, that one is long, go. The time that you spend in traffic, spend it reading. The time that you spend scrolling TikTok and scrolling whatever and watching short videos. Some people watch 2 minute videos. Before you know what's happening, watch 30. 1 hour is gone. Okay, you can spend 20 minutes developing yourself by reading books that have to do with your finances, books that have to do with values, with habits, with being an entrepreneur, being in business and so on and so forth. This is very, very, very important. Okay, so in the nutshell, so that's what we have for the daily mode of operation. Remember, like I said earlier, it's very straightforward. I'll show you I'll show you the breakdown again now so that you can see what it's like. I'll show you the breakdown. Oh, yeah, so this is it again in the nutshell. Our DM, or daily mode of operation, or daily method of operation, is 3-5-5-5-3 PD. Create 3 pieces of content daily, meet 5 new contacts daily, and social media has made this easy, except you just want to convert that time into gisting time or frivolous times. You can convert some of that time into valuable time. Create 3 pieces of content daily, meet 5 new contacts daily, invite 5 people to look at a presentation, follow up with 5 prospects that you sent invites to, 3 prospects to watch a video or attend a presentation. If you go to the Green Mondays YouTube channel, there are a lot of videos there. There are a lot of videos. There are even short 1 minute videos that you can share 3 or 4 with somebody. You'll be amazed how the person will say, oh, okay, I would like to know more. Then you can take the person further for another conversation. Okay, but if we are not deliberate about this, if I don't have my, maybe the list of people that I'm penning down, and as I'm meeting more people, I'm adding them to my list. I'm doing this. That's how people in business do. If you're not doing this, then you are being haphazard. You're being haphazard. You're not doing business. You're just doing something, make kawama delay kind of thing. Okay, that's what a hobby is. Okay, but if you want to do it, if you want to do business and you want to do it real good, then you want to take a look at this DMO. And want to take a look at it into detail in the next few days or so, and we'll be able to take it on from there. Okay, so with these few points of mine, I hope I have been able to make you see how valuable, how important it is for us to ensure that we master this DMO, that we begin to practice it. And don't worry if you're not getting it perfect at the beginning. You are way better than the person who attended this training and still refused to do something about it. Okay, when you take that move and you begin one step after the other, you're getting closer and closer to your desires. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, the app is called Headway. The book app is called Headway. In fact, this company, they should pay me because I've told many people about it. Okay, Headway is book summaries. You can read, so different categories of books. Okay, so, yes, I stopped sharing. So do I pause recording? Oh, okay, so yeah, so right now, please invite with me our coach. Please invite with me our coach and our Oga at the top, who will be wrapping up today's conversation. I decided to make this as concise as possible because he'll be sharing with us a few thoughts as regards the next steps about this DMO. This is very important. If you apply yourself to this, you're going to, record remarkable results in your business. Please join me to welcome Mr. Adeolu Akinyemi. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sure that's been quite an exciting class with the DMOs. I was hoping that we'll get a few words in from Dr. Fumi Aino, who is very, very passionate about DMOs as well. So before I say what I want to say, which is going to be closing us for this meeting, I'm going to invite Dr. Fumi Aino to just quickly share a few words about DMO, what she's been doing with DMOs, so that we can get the general feel of what is about to kick off. Dr. Fumi, I don't know if you're in a place where you can show your voice and show your face. If you are, I would like you to just unmute and be visible so that you can quickly share with us.
I'm afraid good evening, CM, good evening, everyone. I can't show my face, but okay, I've shown my voice. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, with the DMO, I know that I think it was about a year and a half or more ago you shared it with us, and I just felt that this is it, really. This is the key to building our businesses to the skyscraper level we want to build it to. And every now and then in my team we've had DMO challenges, and even a few months ago I did one on my own and I saw the results of it. So it's something that I know that unconsciously I sort of do it regularly, but now I'm planning that in my team next month, next week we would start one again, because really, if we keep doing those things, you just build up a pool of people who are, some are interested, some are still looking at it, and you start reaping at a point. So I think that's it. Emma has shared a lot of details about it, and I just think it's something that anybody who is not doing Green Mondays as a hobby should do. If there's a challenge, everybody here should key in and get their team members to key in, and I'm sure our businesses will not recover from the success that that will follow. I'm so sure about that. Thank you.
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much for me. So for everyone else here, I want to just say something very quickly, and it's something that is exciting me, because I think this is something that will help us significantly in the coming month. Now, the DMO, I met a guy online who is a very strong promoter of DMOs, and I found something very interesting. So I decided to pay for his class, and I was very surprised at something that they were doing. And what they were doing was, once you enroll for the class and you have been trained, one of the things that you will do is every day they have a 15-minute period where everybody joins together and does their DMO in 15 minutes. Now, reality is, this business is a business, you can grow this business without having one friend. You can grow this business without leveraging on any of your existing relationships. You can use social media to actively prospect, actively meet people, actively engage them, and within 30 days, you can get your team started with real people by driving the daily method of operation. Now, reality is, in this business, you need to divorce yourself from the results at first and focus on the activity. Do the activity with consistency, and you will get results. Somebody said the most important skill in our business, in any business, is consistency. Many people give up just one day before their business is meant to explode. Many people give up just about the season when things are about to turn around for them. So one of the things here is being consistent. And in order to be consistent, we can pool our energies together, work together, tell ourselves 12 p.m. every day, 15 minutes, everybody come into a Zoom meeting. And while we're in the Zoom meeting, playing some music and watching the headlines for the different segments, we all go ahead and do our DMOs. It can be that interesting and that exciting. So what I'd like to share with us is, like Emma has said, over the course of this week, we will begin training. Okay, we'll begin training. That training will last for like maybe 5 days. We'll cover content, we'll cover prospecting, we'll cover follow-up, we'll cover showing the video, we'll cover personal development, we'll cover all these key elements. Make sure that everybody understands the daily method of operation. Somebody says, what is BMO? It is DMO, daily method of operation. Every business can break down what they are doing into a daily exercise, okay? And it is this daily exercise that begins to show you the kind of results that you want to have in your business. Ladies and gentlemen, many people will become directors, 5-star, 4-star in this business this year. One of the key things we can target averagely is, can we help our team members to get to a point where the average person who is listening in this conference, in this meeting today, can earn 500,000 naira on a monthly basis. If you are earning 500,000 naira on a monthly basis at the end of this year, if that will be nice, okay? I'm sure we have dreams that are bigger than that, but $500,000 is just like $1,000. If you can do the activity that allows you to earn that, will that be nice? Okay, if we can get as many people into that space as possible, that would be good. Now, guess what? In network marketing internationally, around the world, 90% of networkers don't earn up to $200 per month. 90%. Okay. Now, so if in this business, we are able to up people's game to a point where an extra 500K is coming per month, and just within a year, I think it's a nice thing. And then from there, we can grow it to 1 million. From there, we can go to 2 million. From there, we can go to 5. From there, you can go to 10. Okay. If you would like to push your business to the place where he gets to that place this year and exceeds that place, please give me a comment there and write, it'll be nice. It will be nice. So ladies and gentlemen, what we want to do is do the training, make sure everybody understands what they need to do, organize the group DMO system until it becomes a good habit, and then people can join. There are many things in this business that if you know how to do, will help you succeed. You know, like MI said, if you know how to create content, if you know how to follow up, if you know how to connect with prospects, if you know how to show them the video, if you know how to close the deal, if you know how to constantly be on the move, developing yourself, you'll be amazed at how well you will grow and how well your business will grow. Sometimes the reason why we don't achieve the success that we desire is because the person who needs to achieve that success needs to be a better version of you. And the only way that better version can come out is when you train yourself, when you learn, when you grow, when you do these things this way. That's where you can achieve that result. So without much ado today, I'd like to say well done to everybody who was in this class today. Meditate on the things you have heard, write down a few notes and begin to practice a few things, and get ready to plug in when this class starts. Get ready to plug in fully and give yourself a challenge for the next, after that, 21 days to 30 days to do all you need to do to begin to get visible results in building your network. Now, there's a DMO for building your network. There's a DMO for selling your products. The ones you are doing with push and all those things, the DMA for selling your products. The DMA, you need to build your team and attract people to your profile to get people to know you, like you, and trust you, is the one we're going to begin in the next few days. And ladies and gentlemen, before I shut this, understand that the new year is going to start in a few days. Okay? I'm in the place where I'm telling people Happy New Year. And this is why I'm saying Happy New Year to them, is because in 2 days' time, a particular country whose clothes we wear, whose shoes we wear, whose resources we use, China, is going to be celebrating their own New Year. And I will say to people, if this January hasn't gone as planned, we have another opportunity to start the year afresh in 2 days' time. So ladies and gentlemen, gather yourself, the same excitement you had January 1, get ready with that excitement for February 1 as we begin to trudge on into an amazing year. Now, I have somebody who's asking a question, joining the Zoom for the first time, and I didn't start the meeting from the beginning. I just got to know a few minutes ago, please, when is the next class? This Super Sunday class happens every Sunday at 6 p.m., but there are meetings during the week. We have Money Mondays, 8 p.m. tomorrow. We have Topical Tuesdays, 8 p.m. on Tuesday. We have Wellness Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Wednesday. And sometimes we have Fun Friday. We have Fun Fridays on Fridays, and then back to Super Sundays again. So Super Sundays, 6 p.m. If you want to join the class, find out from the person who invited you so that you can plug in already and be a part of the program before it happens. I don't know if there's something else you want to do as you close. Thank you very much, everyone, for having me. God bless.
Thank you very much, CM. I believe that that's clear. Please ensure that you stay tuned and you follow the information that will be shared about the training. It's very important. Keep your eyes on the groups, be in touch with your upline, ensure that when the trainings are about to start on how to create content, how to do all of these things, you are alert and you are aware so that you can plug into it, you can plug into the challenge, and it can help you to add value to your business. Okay, so at the beginning,